Bette Davis was born Ruth Elizabeth Davis on April 5, 1908 in Lowell, Massachusetts, and from an early age, she carried a fierce sense of independence. Raised primarily by her mother after her parents separated, Davis learned resilience not as an abstract idea, but as a daily practice. That determination would later define her approach to both life and acting. She trained at the John Murray Anderson Dramatic School in New York, where her intensity and discipline set her apart. Unlike many aspiring actresses of her era, Davis did not rely on conventional beauty alone. She leaned into emotional authenticity. Her eyes, expressive and penetrating, became her signature tool, capable of conveying entire emotional landscapes without a word spoken. Breaking into Hollywood the hard way. Davis's early years in Hollywood were anything but glamorous. After signing with Warner Brothers in the early 1930s, she struggled through a string of uninspired roles that failed to showcase her talent. Refusing to accept mediocrity, she pushed relentlessly for better material. Her breakthrough came with Of Human Bondage, where she portrayed Mildred Rogers with raw, unsettling honesty. The performance shocked audiences and critics alike, proving that Davis was willing to take risks others avoided. She didn't soften the character or seek audience sympathy. Instead, she embraced complexity. This bold choice earned her widespread acclaim and transformed her from a struggling contract player into a serious dramatic force in Hollywood. A career defined by excellence over the decades, Davis built a remarkable career filled with unforgettable performances. She won 2 Academy Awards for Dangerous and Jezebel and received 10 nominations in total. Her roles in Dark Victory Now, Voyager, and All About Eve showcased her extraordinary range. As Margot Channing in All About Eve, she delivered one of cinema's most iconic performances, blending wit, vulnerability, and authority. Later, she reinvented herself with Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, proving her ability to evolve with changing audience tastes. Davis consistently chose roles that challenged expectations, often portraying flawed, complex women with a depth rarely seen at the time. A fighter behind the scenes off-screen, Davis was just as formidable. She became known for her outspoken nature and refusal to conform to Hollywood norms. In the 1930s, she took the bold step of suing Warner Brothers for better roles and creative freedom, an almost unheard-of move at the time. Although she lost the case, her action sparked important conversations about actors' rights and studio control. Davis's reputation as difficult often stemmed from her unwillingness to compromise her standards. She demanded strong scripts, meaningful roles, and respect as an artist. In hindsight, what was once labeled stubbornness is now widely recognized as courage. She paved the way for future generations of actors, especially women, to assert themselves in an industry that often sought to limit them. Love, loss, and personal struggles. Davis's personal life was marked by both deep love and significant challenges. Her first marriage to Harmon Nelson ended under the strain of her rising fame. Her second marriage to Arthur Farnsworth brought her a sense of peace, but tragedy struck with his sudden death in 1943. This loss profoundly affected her, leaving a lasting emotional impact. Her third marriage to William Grant Sherry resulted in the birth of her daughter, Barbara, but the relationship eventually dissolved. Despite these setbacks, Davis continued to search for stability and companionship, navigating the complexities of personal relationships while maintaining a demanding career. Her life off-screen reflected the same intensity and emotional depth that she brought to her performances. Family and complex relationships. In 1950, Davis married actor Gary Merrill, whom she met during the filming of All About Eve. Together, they built a blended family, including adopted children. For a time, this seemed like the fulfillment of her desire for a stable home life. However, both Davis and Merrill were strong personalities, and their relationship faced ongoing conflicts. The marriage eventually ended in divorce. Davis's relationship with her daughter Barbara also became strained over time, particularly after the publication of a memoir that portrayed their relationship in a difficult light. These personal challenges added layers of complexity to Davis's life, revealing a woman who, despite her strength, experienced deep emotional struggles. A reputation for honesty. Throughout her life, Davis was known for her candid and unfiltered opinions. She never hesitated to speak her mind, whether about her work, her experiences, or the industry itself. While this honesty sometimes led to controversy, it also earned her respect. Rather than focusing on gossip or personal conflicts, Davis often emphasized the importance of professionalism and dedication. She believed acting was a serious craft that demanded commitment and integrity. Her straightforward nature may have made her a polarizing figure, but it also contributed to her enduring legacy. She was not interested in pleasing everyone. She was interested in doing meaningful work and doing it well. Final years and enduring strength. In her later years, Davis faced significant health challenges, including strokes and breast cancer. Despite these difficulties, she remained active and engaged with her work for as long as possible. In 1989, she traveled to Spain to receive recognition at the San Sebastian International Film Festival, demonstrating her unwavering dedication to her craft. Shortly afterward, her health declined and she passed away on October 6, 1989 in France at the age of 81. Even in her final days, Davis displayed the resilience and determination that had defined her entire life. She faced adversity with the same strength she brought to her roles on screen. Legacy of a true original Bette Davis was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park beside her mother. Her tombstone bears the inscription, "She did it the hard way," a phrase that perfectly captures her journey. Davis never took the easy path. She fought for every opportunity, every role, and every ounce of respect she received. Her legacy is not just one of cinematic achievement, but of perseverance and authenticity. She redefined what it meant to be a leading actress, proving that strength, intelligence, and emotional depth could be just as compelling as glamour. Today, she is remembered as one of Hollywood's greatest talents, a woman who shaped the industry through sheer determination and undeniable skill.